COVID-19 is a very ugly disease that causes many problems. It has given a radical change to our life. COVID-19 is an infection disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus, and most of the people with COVID-19 experience moderate symptoms, but this can even cause the death. Now I ask a question. Do we really know what happens with economic crisis? We are affected in a lot of aspects. It can come to affect our health, but it also causes a problem in the economic crisis. Teacher and classmate, my name is Guadalupe Carly Reyes, and today I have come to talk to you about the damage caused by the COVID. The COVID has caused a lot of damage, but let's start with the analysis of the economic crisis. Over the past 18 months, the pandemic has hit the poor and vulnerable the hardest, and also could push millions more into the poverty. This year, after decades of steady programs about reducing the number of people who is living with a salary less than $1.90 a day, COVID-19 will mark the first setback in the fight to the against extreme poverty in a generation. So we can say that thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, the extreme poverty is likely to increase dramatically. COVID-19 has unleashed an unstoppable global crisis, and this is a global crisis about health that is, in addition to generating a huge human cost, is leading to the deepest global recession. And we can say that is worse than a crisis that we live in the worldwide too. Also, the per capita income decreasing, pushing millions of people into extreme poverty. These economic consequences are hindering the ability of countries to respond effectively to the health and economic effects of the pandemic. Also, even before the spread of this COVID-19, almost half of the countries were already over in debt or very close to being over in debt of the have life fiscal space to help the most affected poor and vulnerable. Many people were affected because they left their jobs, because many businesses were closed and many businesses went to the bankrupt. Young people are one of the groups that live the intensity social economic consequences. We can see it here in an image. That is the number of people who doesn't have employee. So we can say that this emergency of the regions the most of the people can find employment, and it's very often that they have to carry out with activities to have some income, even it is minimal. Also, this can affect people to the future of his career and limit their chances of accessing decent work in the future. And not only that, but it is not the same to study in this modality. It's something difficult, but we have to learn to live with this. This crisis caused unemployment, and the employment caused economic problems, so people could not pay their medicines, and this caused the death of millions of people. So finally, I feel that we should make an effort to get the vaccine, and also all of us, we have to put on the mask. I think that it will be the only way to stop all this, because It is a crisis that we are experiencing and that we will continue living, and all this is not easy at all. Thank you.